Hola mi gente, bienvenido a un nuevo video. Hoy vamos a estar dándole el juego de los meses, así que se lo vamos a poner. Así que vamos a ver.
Moto de 49 centímetros cúbicos funciona con gasolina.
We got ourselves a rubber match between the Angels and the New York Mets. The series is on the line. A thriller last night in extra innings. And I know the Angels were scuffling. They needed the W. The Mets scuffling also, but a win was monumental. Jack Hanowitz, incredible April. I know this guy is the real deal. He is legit right now.
I mean, he should easily be 4-0 right now. He's pitched that well. If you're an infielder today for both teams, you need to be stretched and ready to go because there's going to be a lot of ground ball action.
One of the reasons why Kahanowitz has been so much better is he's had great starts.
Que se va más bonito, a ver si...
We got ourselves a rubber match between the Angels and the New York Mets. The series is on the line. A thriller last night in extra innings. And I know the...
Vamos a decir así, si es mejor.
We got ourselves a rubber match between the Angels and the New York Mets. The series is on the line. A thriller last night in extra innings. And I know the Angels were scuffling. They needed the W. The Mets scuffling also, but a win was monumental. Jack Hanowitz, incredible April. I know this guy is the real deal. He is legit right now.
I mean, he should easily be 4-0 right now. He's pitched that well. If you're an infielder today for both teams, you need to be stretched and ready to go because there's going to be a lot of ground ball action.
One of the reasons why Kahanowitz has been so much better is he's had great starts to games. He's allowed only one first-inning run in his 6 starts.
The Mets go down quickly and quietly here in the top of the first inning.
It's not hard to argue that Clay Holmes has been one of the best developments that David Stearns has had in his tenure.
Holmes comes into the lead in the National League in ERA among qualifiers.
This is a really good, productive at-bat for Neto. And it's been a struggle, like you said, Wayne, but this is one of those type of at-bats where he gets more comfortable and everyone in that dugout and the on-deck circle, same thing.
It's not something you normally see. Holmes only averages about 14.7 pitches per inning. He's usually quick through these innings. After 11 pitches, Zach Neto draws the leadoff walk.
Back-to-back full counts to the first 2 hitters for Clay.
Neto runs and it's ball 4. Back-to-back walks.
Runners on base this year, the opposition is 4 for 53 against Clay Holmes. A 2-game on-base streak, 8-game hitting streak for Soler, 6th in the American League in RBIs with 25.
So that's Neto hits for the plate. The Angels score a run early. Jorge Soler on base again. And his 26th RBI makes it 1-0.
Even on breaking balls, he's not pulling off his zone. Right back up the middle. Another solid swinging approach at the plate by Soler.
25 pitches in. Clay Holmes still not any closer to getting out of this first inning. Oh, you're a ground ball pitcher. You sometimes are just one pitch away.
It's a bounty ball to third, grabbed by Beatty. He runs to third, steps on the bag, throws across in time for the double play. So one ground ball sneaks by, the other one gets a double play, and the Mets have first and second one out as Beatty goes down to second. So Ducks on the pond here for Mark Vientos.
19 batters in 36 innings this year, so he will walk some people. Mark Vientos will get a chance to make something of it.
Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Gas again, both his strikeouts with his fastball. One look and one swing.
Tyrone Taylor bats with 2 out and 2 on.
2-0 on Taylor.
Taylor
This one left center field. Should be caught by someone out there. It's Mike Trout. Kahanowitz works around the base runners in the 6th.
A 1-out walk to Grissom.
This is his 3rd walk of the day.
Oswald Peraza, the game-winning hit last night in 10.
Ahí viene su ratito por encima, ahí viene la
He gets it to Semien and on to first for the double play.
Doble matan, o sea, para Bobby Chet.
To get Holmes through the
Grande jugada que hace este hombre, Bobby Chet.
The bad news is that everybody on the infield seemed to not know how many out there. To me, that's a sign of a team that's a little distracted right now. Second hit for the Mets against Kahanowitz. It's Soto to play the man on.
Bouncing ball first, shot around the shot.
Pero estuvo bien, pero está la primera. Por poco con baja, pero la tenemos bien a la fiera porque
Well, they called him out. The Mets are doing the 6-7 there in the dugout.
That is a very odd play. And he did call him out, and the Mets did not challenge the call.
They're not challenging that. That ball was bounced. It looked like he didn't have possession of the glove/ball when he crossed.
That one hits Melendez in the foot, and he'll go to first base. So Kahanowitz all over the place with his breaking ball. And the Mets have 2 men on for Beatty.
Beatty goes down. All 3 strikeouts.
And Kahanowitz puts down another threat. Mets have left 2 on in each of the last 2 innings.
Second walk for bench this afternoon. Mark Vientos is next.
Vientos cracks one to deep center field. Trout goes back and takes a look. That is gone. Mark Vientos into the rock pile. A 2-run shot to put the Mets in front. Vientos has only hit 3 home runs this year, but he has hit some monstrous drives.
A lot of balls do not go where that one was hit 427 feet into the fountain. Driven down that rock pile in the field. So Adele and Lowe were 5-6 against Clay Holmes. And traffic against Clay this afternoon. Base runners in every inning.
Back-to-back strikeouts for Holmes to start the bottom of the 4th.
2 down, here's Josh Lowe grounded out.
First pitch swung on pop. Center field playable for Tyrone Taylor. And Clay Holmes has his first 1-2-3 inning of the afternoon. Jack Kahanowitz on the mound again, 3rd time through. Bichette, Soto, and Melendez.
Neto moving in front of it. And that's how you make a difference with the glove. Maybe you're struggling with the bat, but a solid defense play, especially the leadoff hitter. Nice play.
So it makes it 2 outs, building something against Kahanowitz. 1st and 2nd for Marcus Semien.
Kahanowitz up to 84 pitches. He's thrown as many as 97 in the game already this year. So an RBI chance for Marcus Semien, who's hitting .343 this year with runners in scoring position.
3-2 payoff pitch. He got him swinging, chased that one, struck him out.
6 strikeouts for Kahanowitz as he works out of another jam on the way. And now Vientos, who hit one into the rocks to give the Mets their 2 runs, his 3rd home run of the season.
Here's a ground ball, Neto backhand, quick off balance throw, gets it there to retire Vientos. Those 2 outstanding plays at shortstop, one on the backhand there, another on the glove side, up the middle against Bichette.
Good sign for
Close to get through 6 despite whatever he has battled with here today. To put up a quality start without your best depth. Chopper to 3rd, that should do it for Kahanowitz. He's made it through 6, cutting his way. Just 2 runs allowed on 4 hits.
Mike Trout leads off the home 6th inning against Clay Holmes. Trout aboard both times up with a walk and a single.
In there, got him looking. Trout sits down on the changeup. Strike out of 6 for Clay Holmes. Since that 1st inning when he gave him the run, has really settled in.
3rd hit of the series for Shonwell, a 1-out single. And now Jorge Soler drove in the Angels' run with a 1st inning single. 26th RBI of the year. That's smacked out to left center field, back in the gap. Melendez reaches and dives, and he got it. Melendez, who got a late start going toward the gap, closes ground and makes the diving play to rob Soler of an extra base hit. 2 outs.
MJ Melendez just saved an extra base hit to left center field. 2 down in the 6th.
And Adele lifts one to left center. Should be easy for Melendez. And the side retired. Much easier play for Melendez, who turned in a gem to help Holmes through the 6th. It's 2-1.
It's been a pitcher's duel between Jack Kahanowitz and Clay Holmes. They made it through 6 innings each, and Kahanowitz, even with 98 pitches under his belt, goes back out for the 7th. So likely be the last batter with Soto next.
3-2 to Bichette. And he hits one toward the hole, backhanded by Neto, and it's under his glove. And Bichette is safe at first. Neto, who made a play on a more spectacular fashion on the ball by Vientos in the last inning, couldn't handle this one. It'll be the end of the line for Kahanowitz.
Gave it all he had for 6 1/3 innings today. See Taylor Saucedo's Angels debut. We've seen him before, former Mariner.
Soto's over 3 today. Bichette at first with 1 out. And that one bounces away from Rivero, and down to second base goes Bichette. Now running scoring position for Soto.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Fastball, looking slider.
Soto is struck out for the 2nd time today, 2 out in the inning. Now Austin Slater will bat for MJ Melendez. Slater got his first start for the Mets last night and had a single and a double in 3 trips.
And that is in there. Struck him out looking.
Back-to-back strikeouts for Saucedo. Clay Holmes has gotten the Mets through 6 with a 2-1 lead. He stays on to the 7th. Line towards short, 1 hopper. Bichette on the backhand as the long throw to
in time. Beautifully done by Bichette. He planted and unloaded, and he gets Grissom for the second out.
This guy's playing shortstop all of his life, still knowing that he gets on that back foot, plants and throws. Perfect strike all the way over to first base to Vientos.
2 out of nobody on for Oswald Peraza.
Tap to short, another backhand play for Bichette. The quick throw on the hop, and covered by Vientos. And safe at first is Peraza.
Yo la vi ya, gente. No se puede, pero la vi ya.
Holmes is out after 6 2/3. Another
La vi ya,
terrific outing for
gente.
Clay.
Weaver called
La
upon
vi ya.
to try and get the
Ahora
final
va
out in the bottom of the 7th.
a
There's the pinch hitter,
pichar.
Yoan Moncada, who started the opening game of this series.
And he struck him out with the
La
changeup. Weaver gets his man. And we go off to the 8th inning with the Mets still up 2-1.
So
Pero
Works is a swinging bunt. Got a
estaba
man in scoring position, 1 out. Carson Bench up.
So now Carson Bench has walked twice and scored a run. Rounded out his last time up, trying to
Ahora
pick up Beatty from
Carson
second
Bench,
base.
uno de los que más está bateando, la mete a la pared.
Headed toward the corner.
Lo manda para segunda y siguió para tercera.
RBI double. Mets 3,
No, lo
Angels
pararon
1.
en segunda, mi gente. Pensaba que había seguido porque un corredor rápido.
In the 8th. For Bench, his
Carson
first hit of the
Bench.
series. He's been on now 3 times today.
Bateando,
And he comes
metiendo la
up
hora
with
buena,
a key
Carson
hit.
Bench.
Now
Como
Vientos,
siempre, ahora
who
viene
was homered
partiendo.
today.
Now
Estamos
looking to get
esperando otro cuadrangular para ganarle el
Bench
partido.
home from second base. And he
¡Le
drives that
paro
deep
para
left
left
field.
field!
Get back. That's way second of the game for Mark Vientos. A
¡La
two-way shot to
bola!
put the Mets up 5-1.
¡Cuadrangular! ¡El
He was
segundo
ready
del
for that
día!
slider, and he
¡Para
hit it a ton into the
Vientos!
bullpen in left field. A
¡Un
2-home
palo
run game
para
for
el que
Vientos,
fue para
the
el golpe
6th
de
multiple home run
López!
game of his
¡Un
career.
palo
And the Mets
sellado!
with 3 runs in the 8th
¡Ahí
inning.
viene
As
Joya!
Vientos drives his second
¡Ay,
2-run
Dios!
homer of the
¡Estamos
day.
viendo
really
lo
on to
ven!
try and close this
Estamos
one
en el
out.
noveno,
Mets with a
en el
5-1
cierre.
lead.
¡Mete
Grissom pokes one down the
batazo!
right
¡Ahí
field
viene
line,
batazo!
and Bench dives, and that's a fantastic catch. Oh, wow. Carson Bench with a pulchritudinous play, and they're a
No,
two-man
porque
down
se
in the
queda el
ninth.
show,
I'm not going to say it was opportunist, but I'm going to take your word for it. That was an
¡Qué
amazing
jugada,
play.
mi gente!
That ball looked
Carson
for
Bench.
certain as though it was going to
¡Qué
land for an extra
jugada!
base hit, and Bench just came flying across the outfield and made
Una
a
jugada
magnificent
bien
play.
leída.
So the Angels are down to their final out.
¡Jugamos, juego!
They're
¡Termina el
going to
juego!
challenge the call. Why not? And it is a strike, and the game is over.
The Mets have won the game 5-1, and they have taken the
Mi
series
gente,
for the
después vamos
Angels
a
2-1.
narrando otro juego, así que nos vemos en el próximo video.